The average UK household now pays £1,928 per year for energy. That's £161 per month, and that's before you turn on the heating in winter. But here's what most people don't know. You can cut that bill by 3040%, legally, without freezing, without sacrificing comfort, just by understanding how the system works. Some households are paying £600, £800 more per year than they need to, simply because they never switched tariff, never checked their meter, or never claimed the support they're entitled to. In the next 13 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how energy bills work in the UK in 2026, how to understand your bill, the fastest ways to cut your usage, how to get the cheapest tariff, the government support you might be missing, and the 5 biggest mistakes that cost UK households hundreds every year. Let's get into it. Let's start with where we are in 2026. The energy price cap, set by Ofgem, the regulator, currently stands at around £1,928 per year for the typical household on a default tariff. This cap changes every 3 months, January, April, July, and October. Here's the context: 2021, about £1 100-year pre-crisis, 2022, about £2 500-year peak crisis, 2023, about £1 800-year, 2024, about £1 690-year, 2025, about £1 800-year, 2026, about £1 928-year. So while we're not at the 2022 peak, bills remain historically high. And here's the kicker. The price cap covers only gas and electricity. It doesn't include your standing charge, that daily fixed fee you pay regardless of usage. Standing charges have risen sharply. In some regions, they're now 60-70p per day for electricity and 30p for gas. That's around £350/year in standing charges ALON, before you've used a single unit of energy. Understanding this structure is key to cutting your bill. Let me break it down. Every energy bill has 3 main components. 1. Unit rates pence per kWh. This is what you pay for each unit of electricity or gas you use. Electricity is typically 24-28p per kWh. Gas is 6-7p per kWh. The price cap sets maximum unit rates, but suppliers can offer cheaper tariffs below the cap. 2. Standing charge pence per day. A fixed daily fee regardless of usage. Covers the cost of maintaining the grid, meter readings, and supplier operations. Typical 2026 rates: electricity, 67.0p/day, about £230 230/year. Gas, 2832p/day, about £110/year. Combined, about £340/year in standing charges. 3. V8. Energy bills include 5% VAT reduced rate, not the standard 20%. Here's the critical insight. If you use LESS energy, you still pay the full standing charge. So for low-usage households, the standing charge becomes a huge percentage of your bill. Conversely, high-usage households care more about unit rates. This matters when choosing a tariff. Let's talk about that next. Quick tip: check your meter regularly. Submit readings monthly via your supplier's app. If you don't, they estimate your usage. And estimates are almost always too high. One reader told me she discovered she'd been paying estimated bills for 3 years. When she submitted actual readings, her supplier owed her £1,400. That's real money. All right, let's talk about cutting your actual energy use. Here are the strategies ranked by impact. High impact actions, saving £100, £300/year. 1. Upgrade your heating controls. A smart thermostat, Hive, Nest, Tado costs £100, £250, but can save £75, £150/year by heating only when you're home and only the rooms you're using. Payback period, 2 to 3 years. After that, pure savings. 2. Insulate your loft and walls. Loft insulation 270 mm recommended. Saves £200, £300/year. Cavity wall insulation. Saves £150, £250/year. Solid wall insulation. Saves £300, £450/year. Many of these qualify for free or subsidized installation through government schemes. More on that in a minute. 3. Draught proofing. Windows, doors, floorboards, letterboxes, keyholes. Total cost, £50 £100. Savings, £50 £100/year. Payback in 1 winter. 4. Upgrade to a heat pump or efficient boiler. If your boiler is over 15 years old, replacing it with a modern condensing boiler can save £200 £350/year. The government's boiler upgrade scheme offers £7,500 off a heat pump installation. Medium impact actions saving £50 £100/year. 5. Switch to LED bulbs. Every halogen bulb you replace saves £10 £15/year. A typical home has 20 to 30 bulbs. That's £200 £450/year potential savings, though most people have already switched. 6. Wash at 30 degrees Celsius instead of 40 degrees Celsius. Saves 40% of washing machine energy. Around £30 £50/year. 7. Dry clothes on airers, not tumble dryers. Tumble dryers cost £60 £100/year to run. Air drying is free. 8. Unplug vampire devices. TVs on standby, phone chargers, gaming consoles. They add up to £50 £80/year. Use smart plugs with timers. Low effort, zero cost actions. 9. Bleed your radiators. Takes 10 minutes. Saves 5 to 10% on heating bills. 10. Close curtains at dusk. Traps heat. Free. Saves 5 to 10%. 11. Only heat rooms you use. Close doors to unused rooms. Turn off radiators in spare rooms. Combine all of these, and a typical household can save £400 £800/year on energy, without freezing. Now let's talk about getting a cheaper tariff. This is where most people leave serious money on the table. Types of tariffs: default tariff, standard variable tariff. SVT, capped by Ofgem easy to leave, no exit fees. Usually not the cheapest option. This is where most people are by default. Fixed tariff, rate locked for 12, 18 or 24 months. Can be cheaper or more expensive than the cap and exit fees if you leave early, up to £150 per fuel. Best if you expect prices to rise. Tracker tariff, tracks wholesale prices. Can be cheapest if wholesale prices fall, risky if wholesale prices rise. Here's the strategy. Step 1. Know your current tariff. Check your last bill or log into your supplier's website. Note: your current rate P/KY for electricity and gas. Your standing charge. Whether you're on fixed or variable. Any exit fees. Step 2. Use a comparison site. Go to Uswitch, compare the market, Money Supermarket, or Ofgem's own comparison tool. Enter your postcode and annual usage, or let them estimate from your meter readings. You'll see all available tariffs ranked by total annual cost. Step 3. Compare total cost, not just unit rate. A tariff with low unit rates but high standing charge can cost more if you're a low user. Always compare total annual cost for your usage pattern. Step 4. Switch. If you find a cheaper tariff, switching takes 5 minutes online. The new supplier handles everything. You don't lose supply. No interruption. The whole process takes 21 days by law. The average UK household that switches saves £200 £400 per year. Over 10 years, that's £2,000 £4,000, just for spending an hour comparing tariffs. Now let's talk about government support. There's still significant support available in 2026. Most people don't know about it. 1. Warm Home Discount. £150 discount on your electricity bill if you receive pension credit, guaranteed element. OR receives certain benefits and your supplier is part of the scheme limited spots. Application usually opens in October. Don't miss the window. 2. Cold weather payments. £25 for each 7-day period where the average temperature in your area is 0 degrees Celsius or below. Automatic if you receive AE pension credit, universal credit with certain conditions, income-related ESA, JSA, or income support. 3. Winter fuel payment. £100 £300 if you were born before the 25th of September 1957 state pension age. Automatic if you receive pension credit or state pension. 4. ECO4 Scheme Energy Company obligation. Free insulation, boiler upgrades, and even heat pumps for low-income households. Qualifying benefits include universal credit, pension credit, income-related ESA, JSA, child tax credit, working tax credit, housing benefit. If you qualify, the energy supplier PIIs for the improvements. This can cut your bills by £300, £600/year. Permanently, 5. Great British Insulation Scheme GBIS. Similar to ECO4 but focused specifically on insulation. Available to homes with EPC rating D or below. Check your eligibility at the Simple Energy Advice website. Millions of UK households are eligible for these schemes but never claim. If any of this applies to you, act now. Funding is limited and runs out. Right. The 5 biggest energy bill mistakes that cost UK households hundreds every year. Mistake number 1. Never switching tariff. Nearly half of UK households have never switched supplier or tariff. They're on expensive default tariffs while cheaper options exist. If you've been on the same tariff for 3+ years, you're almost certainly overpaying. Fix it today. Spend 30 minutes on a comparison site. Potential savings, £1, £200, £400/year. Mistake number 2. Paying by estimated bills. If you don't submit meter readings, your supplier estimates your usage, and they almost always estimate high. One reader submitted actual readings after 3 years of estimates. Her supplier owed her £1,400. Submit readings monthly via your supplier's app. It takes 60 seconds. Mistake number 3. Not knowing your usage pattern. Are you a high user over 12,000 kWh gas, 3,730 kWh electricity per year? Then unit rates matter most. Choose a tariff with low unit rates. Are you a low user under 8,000 kWh gas, 2,700 kWh electricity? Then standing charge matters most. Look for low or zero standing charge tariffs. Choosing the wrong type of tariff for your usage pattern costs £100, £300/year. Mistake number 4. Ignoring free insulation schemes. If you're on qualifying benefits, ECO4 and GBIS can give you free insulation worth £5,000, £15,000. This isn't a loan. It's a grant. It permanently reduces your energy bills by £300, £600/year. Yet millions of eligible households never apply. If this applies to you, check eligibility today. Funding is limited. Mistake number 5. Leaving old appliances running. Your old fridge-freezer from 2008 could be costing you £75, £150/year more than a modern A-rated model. Your old boiler, old washing machine, old tumble dryer, they're all silently draining your wallet. When appliances need replacing, choose high energy ratings, A or B. The upfront cost is higher, but you'll save £50, £200/year per appliance. Avoid these 5 mistakes, and you could save £500, £1,000/year on energy bills. That's real money. That's a holiday. That's groceries for months. How quickly can you see results? This week, switch tariff. Save £200, £400/year starting next month. This weekend, draught proofing plus smart plugs. Save £50, £150/year. This month, submit meter readings, claim warm home discount. Save £150 plus immediately. This winter, loft insulation if eligible for ECO4. Save £200, £300/year within 2 years. Boiler upgrade plus wall insulation. Save £300, £600/year permanently. The lowest hanging fruit? Switching tariff and submitting meter readings. Both take less than an hour. Combined savings, £350, £550/year. Right, so here's your action plan to slash your energy bill in 2026. Step 1. Submit your meter readings today. Log into your supplier's app or website. Submit actual readings. You might be owed money, or at least stop overpaying on estimates. Step 2. Compare tariffs on a comparison site. Use Uswitch, Money Supermarket, or Ofgem's tool. Find the cheapest tariff for your usage. Switch takes 5 minutes. Step 3. Check your eligibility for government support. Warm home discount £150, cold weather payments £25 per cold week, winter fuel payment £100, £300, ECO4 free insulation. Check at Simple Energy Advice or Citizens Advice. Step 4. Do the quick wins this weekend. Draught proofing, bleed radiators, close curtains at dusk, unplug vampires. Total cost, under £100. Total savings, £100, £200/year. Step 5. Plan medium-term upgrades. Smart thermostat, LED bulbs, boiler upgrade. Prioritize by payback period. Apply for ECO4/GBIS if eligible. Step 6. Review every 6 months. Energy market changes. New tariffs appear. Price caps adjust. Set a calendar reminder every 6 months to compare tariffs again. If you follow this plan, you could cut your energy bill by 3040%, saving £500, £800 per year. That's not a small amount. That's money back in your pocket. Money for your family, your savings, your future. If this video helped you, please subscribe. Every week I'm putting out videos exactly like this one. UK-specific money advice that actually works. Hit the bell too, so you don't miss the next one. And when you're ready, this video right here about budgeting is a great next watch. Because once you've reduced your fixed bills, you need a system to manage what's left. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.